Well, once again, the heat doing its thing to the Wi-Fi signal. Fortunately, we're able to get back and get updated the best we possibly can. As you see on the screen, Point leading 1-0. There were a couple of shot attempts while we were out. Brenda Sims with her second save. And Point looking to extend a current 1-0 lead. And a long pass at the wind knocked down. Rothfuss with the pickoff. Eagles trying to regain possession, and the pass all the way back to Lisa Kelm, who keeps it on the ground and gets a nice boot back towards midfield. That's Hannah Lohman with possession. Eagles on the offensive side of the field, and she was trying to get the ball to Aubrey Settle, but overshot her target, and the ball goes out of bounds. Did have to make some adjustments. You may see a post in the camera shot on occasion, but number one, we are back on with you. Bus could not get the pick. This is Laura Lee Lewis with the pass towards midfield and an offsides call looking for Brooke Wisely. And Wisely was just about a half step past the defense. And so the offsides call will give a free kick to TBC. Well, not a lot of action while we were out. Unfortunately, we missed it camera-wise, but at least you and I got to see it. Eagles defense looking good the last few minutes. And Settle could not quite get the control, and that will be a throw-in for the Skyhawks. Point University from West Point, Georgia.
No, that's actually Calvin's side, though.
And a throw-in will be taken by Wincheck, who just got her second assist of the season, and there's one headed back our way, and another throw-in for the Skyhawks. Skyhawks maintain control. Lechuga on the defense, but she loses the ball to Blaine, and Blaine looking for the opportunity. She takes the shot, but didn't quite get much on it. That will go as a shot on goal for Blaine and a save for Brenda Sims. And Sims with the boot back towards midfield. Blaine had an opportunity, but may have slipped on the slightly wet turf as she tried to fire off the shot. This one a little too strong on the pass, and that is Sims coming out of the net, pick it up. See Rothfuss, defensive side of the field, sends the ball back towards the midfield stripe, and Point regains control. The ball did cross the sideline, so out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for TBC. Caitlin Lewis down, hopefully nothing serious, and she'll be on her feet soon. Lewis back on her feet, ready to take possession on the offensive side of the field. Good to see Caitlin back on the field. She missed a lot of time the last couple of years due to injury. This one goes out of bounds. It is a Trinity Baptist throw-in. Lewis could not wait to get back out there onto the pitch, and in her first home game, went down but didn't stay down long. No way you want to get her out after all the time she's missed, and is very happy to be able to play once again. Going up the left sideline is Brooke Wisely. Guarded very well by Olivia Torres. And Torres knocks the ball out of bounds. It will go as a corner kick for the Skyhawks, but Torres there, Donald, did a great job sticking with the attacker and keeping her from getting the ball inside.
You know, even though we are a small team, we are a very physical team.
Eagles now playing with 12, and Lucas grabbing the camera, helping us out.
Lucas, how are you doing?
Big utility man here at TBC. He's our game day coordinator this year. Alessandra Enriquez is now helping to run the social media. Well, that happens when you graduate. You get a little bit of a promotion. So Alessandra, now graduate student, a header, and knocked away by Alyssa Lechuga. Second shot attempt, a deflection, and check out Lucy Rothfuss as that ball bounded away from Sims, the goalkeeper. Rothfuss right there to clear the ball away to the side, and the defense keeping point out of the net. Lechuga and Rothfuss giving aid to Brandolyn Sims. 1-0 point, as you see. All the way across the field, Skyhawks try to send the ball to the top of the box. A long shot taken by Hannah Delp, but she got wide of it and sent it out of bounds. She got a whole lot of it, but unfortunately misdirected. So a goal kick for TBC. Line drive pass that goes right out of bounds. Look at Jordan Broden taking it easy over there in the golf cart. Broden took over the baseball team when Coach Copeland got sick back in the spring. Did a phenomenal job, and the two will be back together on the field this coming spring as Coach Copeland continues to heal. Praise God. That ball goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Point University. The athletic director of Trinity Baptist College, Mr. John D. Jones. Good battle for the ball and a nice defensive play once again by TBC. The ball sent inside. Lechuga will head it out of bounds for a corner kick. But again, that tight defense making it difficult on the Skyhawks. Morgan Pent heading over to take the corner kick. Pent will take her time. Still a few minutes away from the midway point of the first half. That ball knocked down right in front of the goal and cleared away by some great defensive play. 4 Eagles got back there and built a wall and kept the ball out of the net, and Sims will let this one roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Point did everything right. Sometimes you do, and the other team just makes a great play. That's what we just saw.
Yes, sir.
Eagles now trying to work their way up to the offensive side of the field. Hannah Lohman takes the pass. Ball reaches the stripe, but then is sent back Point's way, and this one will roll out of bounds, and it will be a Trinity throw-in. Great to see that hustle. Eagles taking their time. And now ready. Ball back into play, headed up and stays inbounds off of Brooke Wisely. And then rolls out of bounds once again. Never really know where that ball's going to go, especially off a header, what kind of spin the ball has. Lechuga with the steal and a clear back towards midfield. Settle could not quite control the ball, and the Skyhawks take possession once again. Pass to the near sideline, Nolwenn Blaine. And the defense forces Point to retreat. They'll look for another opportunity to advance. And that one hits off Blaine and goes out of bounds, and a throw in for TBC. Rothfuss with the throw-in. Hannah Lohman, one of Trinity's leading scorers from a year ago, has her pass intercepted by Miranda Palacios, but Eagles force them back past the stripe, and then Point makes a big advance with a long pass toward the corner, run down by Blaine. She will try to send the ball inside, gets it to Turner. And then a long shot up and over the crossbar for a goal kick. If I saw that right, Laura Lee Lewis. And that will go as a shot attempt. Well, Point has really controlled the ball a lot better. They have taken now 7 shots to Trinity Baptist's 1. Ball rolls out of bounds.
Nothing much we can do about it.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of camera issue. The camera's working just fine, but as far as holding it in place, one of the little mechanisms broke off this morning, and Lucas is just having to try to hold everything in place. Long pass all the way up the field towards Lisa Kelm. And the goalkeeper will keep it on the ground momentarily, but again, look at the hustle, forcing Kelm to pick the ball up off the ground.
And there's Lucas.
Well, like we said, technology is great, but again, the
Lucas
mechanism
can't work a
that
camera.
holds the camera in place broke off as we were setting up, and that's going to make it difficult on Lucas, but thank you, Lucas.
That will be a bad throw.
And it's going to be points ball. Point throw in all the way across the field, looking to extend a 1-0 lead and more really nice defense. Ball cleared out of bounds, but Point will throw it in. And this one goes out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for TBC. Lechuga comes out of the goal box. Pass nearly intercepted, a battle for the ball. And Mendoza is able to maintain possession momentarily. And TBC gets the ball right back, but this one will go out of bounds and a throw in for the Skyhawks. Wincheck wastes no time. Rebound off Rothfuss, another throw in for Point. The move is Bailey Turner trying to get inside and get off the shot. Shot is taken and missed wide to the right by Brooke Wisely, wearing number 5. That one goes out of bounds, and we're going to pause right here for the first half water break with the score. Point University 1, Trinity Baptist nothing here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Well, Donald, we're ready to resume the first half, and as you and I were talking about during the break there, the Eagles defense playing very tough against this NAIA scholarship program.
Yes, sir. The defense is held up. It's just they can't get offense going. Once they get everything flowing, I think they'll be fine.
It is 1-0 point. We have adjusted the clock. You know what? After all that's happened, we were only 3 seconds off.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good. So at least something went right for us.
Yes, sir.
Goalkeeper Brandolyn Sims ready to get us back underway. And there's the whistle. Again, the Eagles playing very tough on defense. This ball sent towards midfield. Hannah Lohman with possession. Lohman had to kind of work away around the center official, but held on momentarily before being stripped from Brooke Wisely. And another fine defensive play, and now a loose ball headed Point's direction. Cross pass is knocked away. Lechuga hustling back on defense. And another fine play by Rothfuss. And that ball cleared away into the hands of Laney Ford. And Ford sends this one upfield, hits off her own teammate, but Lohman tracks it down, and then Point with the steal on the pass attempt. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Point's ball. They have two new Skyhawks ready to check in. Number 29 is Morgan Pent, and number 16 is Anyati Colmenares. I believe I got that right.
I believe so, too.
And there go both the new Skyhawk subs. Again, number 29, Morgan Pent. Number 16, Anyati Colmenares. Coming out to make room will be Nolwenn Blaine and Bailey Turner. Throw in for the Skyhawks. They lead 1-0. And we're under 19 minutes left to go. Ball goes out of bounds, and another throw in for Point. Brandolyn Sims comes up out of the net, a risky play, but she gets her body between the attacker and the ball and makes the catch. And the punt headed right towards us on the camera. And it will roll out of bounds. Throw in for the Skyhawks.
What defense?
Rothfuss may have gotten away with a push. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the throw-in. Lucy Rothfuss, that is a tough player back there. Her second year here.
Hey, you know what they say? It's clean unless it's cold.
And she will come up front and attack when called upon to do so. Abigail Mendoza, our assist leader from a year ago, gets the ball past midfield. Mendoza scored a few goals, but assisted a whole bunch of others last year. That ball hits off Mendoza. Rothfuss coming up from the backfield. And her pass went astray looking for Lewis. And Point University able to regain possession and get the ball back to their offensive side. Fulinelli, who has scored the own goal so far, finds some help up front. Turn and a fire. Getting underneath it was Wisely, her second attempt. She tried to loft that one over the head of Sims, but got too much of it and sent it over the crossbar. And Sims will set up for the goal kick. Settle sends the ball towards midfield. Bounces off Lewis. And Point is able to regain control. Beautiful wall pass for Colmenares, and then Rothfuss comes up from behind and is called for a tripping foul, giving a free kick to the Skyhawks. Rothfuss with the hustle. To answer the question on the screen, that was Isabella Frolani who did score the goal. That came only about 5.5 minutes in. Then we did lose video. We've had a couple of other issues, and not just the heat, but the humidity really messes up Wi-Fi signals.
You know that shade, though, that's really going to help. Those clouds that are coming in.
Let's hope the cloud cover stands for the rest of the game.
Free kick.
That ball sent all the way in, and it is a goal. That is Kelly Rowland with the goal on the free kick, and she must have been a good 40 to 45 yards out considering the angle that she had, and it is 2-0 point. That comes at 15:15 remaining in the first half, and the Skyhawks lead 2-0. The ball just took off and stayed up high. I don't think she really was trying to shoot.
No, I think she's just trying to cross it and get an assist in, but
that ball just had a lot of carry to it. Sims is 5'6", but that ball stayed up high and just snuck in under the crossbar. So 2-0 Skyhawks. Whether she meant to do it or not, that was a terrific shot from Rowland.
It was a beautiful shot.
This one rolls out of bounds. The defensive play by Alyssa Lechuga. So Kelly Rowland makes it 2-0. And this one rolls out of bounds. It'll be a TBC throw-in. That'll be a while before we have another home game. Maybe things will cool down a little bit by then. The next home athletic event for TBC is the Volleyball North-South Tournament, when all the South Region competition comes here next Friday night and Saturday. Skyhawks back at midfield. It would help if I pull up the soccer schedule and not the softball. And this one goes into Sims. That was not a shot attempt, it was a pass. And Sims will do the punting back towards midfield. Hey, Jaguars, you need a punter? Check out Brandalyn Sims. What a boot.
Oh, through ball, no one's there.
TBC on the move, but the ball got away. The game scheduled for Monday at Kaiser women's soccer has been canceled, so no game for TBC women's soccer this Monday. Now the Skyhawks on the move, trying to get the ball inside, but defense by Gabriella Clark, who's done a very nice job back there. Another shot attempt, and this one hits off the right post. Eagles catch a break as Sims could not get there, but the ball hit the post.
I think it was 25.
Shot taken by Carolina Marin, her first attempt. And this one rolls out of bounds and goes TBC's way. Women's soccer is at Campbellsville University of Harrodsburg on Monday, September 9th. That's a South Region game that will be played at Toccoa Falls College, and then TBC will play against Toccoa Falls in Toccoa, Georgia on September 11th.
Oh,
another big opportunity for the Skyhawks. One-on-one, the shot is good for Katie Threat right through the hands of Sims and into the goal. So Threat connects with about 12:23 left to go. Katie Threat makes it 3-0. Sims looked like she was expecting the ball to bounce up, but it did not. It skipped right through the wickets for goal number 3 for the Skyhawks. And as you see, with about 12:23 left to go, we are back underway. And a 3-0 lead for Point University. Ball cleared by Torres. Ford battling with Harrell for the ball, and a pushing foul called on Cassidy Harrell. So a free kick for TBC. After today, Point will next play at LaGrange. Tuesday, September 3rd at 6 p.m. Then they are home against Warner University on Saturday, September 7th, before going to Oakwood in Alabama and Freed Hardeman from Tennessee, Henderson, Tennessee, that is, September 12th and 13th. And their next home game will be September 18th against Middle Georgia State. Look at pointskyhawks.com and tbceagles.com for the information on your favorite team.
That is a foul.
Throw in for TBC, trying to get on the board before the first half comes to an end. They have approximately 11 minutes to do so. And two more Skyhawks come to the table ready to check in. Number 4 is Berta Castells, and number 34 is Martha Castro. There you see Castro right there to the left of your screen. A free kick, rather, for TBC, and a very good one sent into the hands of Lisa Kelm. There were a couple of Eagles attackers, but Kelm beat them to the ball. That was a pass attempt, not a shot. And here come both Castells and Castro. And we'll see who comes off to make room. Niam Kerrigan and Ari Wincheck. Wincheck has one assist. And that one rolls out of bounds. It'll be Point with the throw-in. Ball popped up into the air. Rothfuss sends it back TBC's way, but Point able to regain control immediately. And there's a good pass to giving chase. Torres gets there first and keeps the ball away from Brooks Stansell and sends it out of bounds for a Point throw-in. And ready to take the throw in, Cassidy Harrell just came in a few moments ago. Point leads 3-0 under 10 minutes to go in the first half. And Rothfuss will clear this one out of bounds. Another throw in for Point. Yeah, that's a very strong throw in, the header. And we have ourselves a whistle as a collision, and a free kick will be awarded to the Eagles. Making the kick will be Gabriella Clark. Clark, another one of our new TBC Eagles. She is a freshman from Newport Richey. That's a hometown of Trinity College of Florida. And Gabriella chose the correct Trinity for her college education. Good pass up the field, but Point intercepts, and that's Clark right there, regaining control for her team. Pass sent upfield. Boast finds help in Ford to the outside, but a good defensive play stripping the ball away from Ford, and the ball stays in bounds. That one rolls out of bounds, last touch by the Skyhawks, so TBC will have a throw-in. Pass intended for Boast on the far side, a little bit out of her reach, and Kelm picks it up and looks like she will punt the ball back into play. Low line drive back towards midfield. Clark with the header. Ford with the pass, but got it too strong and passed Boast. Ball rolled gently back into play. Settle coming on. And Point recognizes and is trying to approach midfield once again. It's 3-0 already. And now a pass back to the keeper, who will have to keep it on the ground. And that is Clark getting her body in front of Pent, but the ball hit off her arm, so that'll be called a handball violation and a free kick for Point. Coming up on about 6.5 left to go in the first. Well, Donald, we do have a nice breeze now. Feels a little bit more pleasant. Still warm and humid, though. Long pass all the way up the field. Giving chase is Lewis. Rothfuss on defense. Lewis fires off the shot and misses wide to the right. So Lorelei Lewis with her second attempt. And a goal kick for Brandalyn Sims. Boast at midfield, trying to cross the stripe. She does and finds a little help outside. The pass hits off the back of a Point defender. Mendoza with the steal, sending the ball to the far sideline. And a pass hits off the leg of Colmenares. And a loose ball. Sims keeps this one on the ground. Good pass towards Settle off her body, off a Point player, and out of bounds. Should be TBC's throw in. No, they're saying it hit off Settle. And a throw in for Wincheck. Just about 5 minutes remaining. Our time on the screen, not official, but we know we're very close. Boast coming up from behind, a collision, no call. Ball sent in front of the goal. Eagles defense has been very tight in that regard. Point has scored 3, however. Loose ball, Hannah Lohman giving chase. She does beat Castro to the ball. Lohman 1-on-2, one coming up from behind. Gets the pass inside the box to Lewis. Will Lewis get off the shot? No, a great play by Kelm, making sure Lewis could not get off the shot, and it looks like we have a collision and a whistle and a stop of the clock as we have a player down. That's goalkeeper Lisa Kelm, and here comes the trainer for TBC. Hopefully Kelm all right, nothing serious, and she'll be back on her feet momentarily. We're going to pause right here and be right back on TBC Eagles. New goalkeeper for Point will be Janie Malcolm with about 4:21 left to go in the first half. Caitlin Lewis charged with a yellow card for the collision. That was also the initial foul. That one goes out of bounds and a throw in for TBC.
You know, that's just unlucky by Caitlin because that call can go either way.
That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Point, and we're just hoping that Kellum is okay.
And yeah,
Point sending this one, but intercepted by Rothfuss. The wall pass right back to Rothfuss. And coming up from behind and making a really nice play was Laura Lee Lewis. This one goes out of bounds, and it will be TBC with the throw in. About 3.5 left to go in the first half, and Point leads 3-0. Rothfuss ready for the throw in. Unfortunately, we lost our cloud cover. Sun's back out, making it feel a little bit warmer. Long shot attempt, knocked up off the side bar and caught by Sims. That was Cassidy Harrell taking the shot a long range. She got every bit of it. Ball hit off Sims and then the right post. So credit Sims with another save. Now a long pass, and now one-on-one, but Sims comes out, gets a foot on it, sends it back towards midfield before the header. Lewis with the header, Mendoza the interception. That's Laney Ford trying to get the ball to Boast, but a little too strong on the pass. And the ball rolls out of bounds. TBC with the throw-in. Coming up on about 2 minutes left to go in the first half. That header stays in play. Mendoza at midfield. Ball stolen away by Lewis. And a long pass, but too long. Trying to get the ball to Morgan Pent. And Sims with another big punt back towards midfield. And she's kicking that into the wind.
She has a boot.
Well, let's hope the Jaguars don't need too much punting this season, but if they do, they need to come check out Sims. Jaguars have won all 3 of their preseason games.
Man, that's just preseason. Preseason, we need to see what they do in the regular season. Regular season is what counts.
Well, of course, you are correct about that, but it still was good to see. Trevor Lawrence had a good preseason, and the Jaguars kept Jacksonville native Mac Jones as the backup quarterback. Well, that's going to do it for the first half of play. As you see, Point leads 3-0 heading into the halftime intermission. We're going to pause here. We'll be back as we get ready for the second half. You're watching women's soccer on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. All right, we are back for the second half. Trinity Baptist playing host to the Skyhawks from Point University. Donald Mello running our stats for us today and also joining us when he gets an opportunity on the microphone.
Hello.
Trinity Baptist with possession, trying to come from behind. Good news, Lisa Kelm of Point is back in goal, so she was able to rest and recover during the intermission. And win or lose, we don't want to see anybody hurt, and we're glad that Lisa is all right. Mendoza with the steal. Eagles now going from the left to the right as that ball goes out of bounds.
No, I'm hoping to see more offense from the Eagles this half.
They played well on defense. A few of them did sneak by, but they also stopped several opportunities from Point to try to take shots. Sims did have 4 saves and 3 goals allowed. Point now on defense going from the right to the left. That one's going to head across the sideline, out of bounds, and it will be Point's throw-in. See, I agree. We'd like to see Trinity get a little bit more time on the offensive side of the field, but credit the Skyhawks. They're doing what they can to keep the ball out of our possession.
Yes, sir. Their defense has been very, very sturdy. They're playing. Yeah, whenever the Eagles try to play a through ball, they just close on it. We get no options out of it.
Skyhawks with another opportunity to advance. They get the ball to midfield, but then headed away by Clark. TBC now on the offensive side. That's Laney Ford looking for Rothfuss all the way across the field. That pass a little too strong, out of bounds. It will be Point's throw-in.
You know what? That's not a bad idea from the TBC Eagles. It's not a bad idea. It's just out.
Well, it's a difficult play to make because you also don't know where your teammate is actually going to go. They could change your mind as they see an opening the other way. And sometimes it's a little too late. It's hard to stop your pass once you get that leg going forward. And a big collision all the way across the far side. That's going to go against Point, and it will be a blocking foul.
On Lechuga.
And Point will have a free kick. So Alyssa Lechuga, again, she's 4'11", but she plays like she's much bigger than that.
Yes, sir, she does. She's not scared.
Point will get the free kick. We've seen them score a goal from about 45 yards out on a free kick and come close to another one. This one to the top of the box, and Laney Ford knocks it away, and we're going to have ourselves a goal kick. Did that go in? It hit off Laney Ford, and that ball did go in. I honestly did not see it, but it snuck inside that right post, and it is now 4-0. I thought it missed wide to the right, but it stayed in bounds.
's not on.
The goal will be credited to Ari Wincheck. She took the free kick. The ball rebounded off Ford and went in. So it is now 4-0. Throw in for TBC. Lechuga trying to chase the ball down with 1-point attacker coming up from behind, and she's able to get the ball to Sims inside the penalty box.
On the floor.
Ball sent toward the corner. Clark giving chase with Benefield, and Benefield wins the race to the ball. And we have ourselves a whistle as an offsides is called, and it will be a free kick for TBC. 3-0 at halftime, now 4-0. Second goal that Point has scored on a free kick. Gabrielle Clark will get it back into play. Torres tries to send the ball upfield. It hits off Alyssa Bennett, so we do see some new Skyhawks on the pitch for this second half. And a header back towards the center. Mendoza on the defense, but the ball taken right back. Left side of the box. Bennett with the shot and misses wide to the right. And this one rolls out of bounds for a goal kick.
No one was there.
Wait, that's a cross.
Cross pass is what's being credited for Bennett.
Ball comes from the width and it curls in. It's a cross. If the ball goes straight toward the goal, anywhere near the goalkeeper, it's a shot.
It's good to have two soccer players sitting next to me to help explain those shots. Sometimes it's tough to tell if they were passing or taking a shot.
Sometimes they just say whatever happens. If they meant to cross it and it goes in, they'll call it a shot.
And we saw that happen on a free kick a little while ago as the ball stayed up in the air and went in just under the crossbar.
For a cross. It kept going, and just sank right under the crossbar.
Lucas is pulling so many duties there. Sometimes he misses the action.
Yup.
But we're glad to have him. That ball stolen away. Rothfuss with possession, approaching midfield, pushed from behind, but holds on to the ball. Gets the pass off. Settle can't quite get there in time, and it rolls out of bounds.
Another problem with our field is our field is so wide you can't see the outside line over there. So you're just guessing when it goes out.
And we have ourselves a whistle.
It's a foul on who?
And it'll be a free kick for Point. Blocking foul, I believe, was called. Nope, they're reversing it and giving the ball to TBC. So play on. They originally pointed Point's direction, but then overturned the call, and now this one will go to TBC. Tripping foul, I believe, called against Palacios.
Looks like number 18, I believe.
So that'd be Ari Wincheck. And a free kick for TBC. Hello to Deshaun Bullock, SID of Point University. Good communication he and I have had throughout the week. Getting ready for this afternoon's game. Thanks for letting us know you're watching and updating your fans on who scored the goals. There's a long pass. And that goes into the hands of Lisa Kelm.
It was Lane.
That was Laney Ford going for the goal, coming up just a little bit short. But Ford is getting credited with her first shot attempt, and it is on goal. The Eagles, only their second shot. Both of them have been on goal, and both have been saved by Lisa Kelm. And TBC will have the throw-in. The goals have been scored by Isabella Frolaney, Kelly Rowland. Morgan Pent got that goal near the end of the first half. I mistakenly said a different player, but it was Morgan Pent. I verified that with the coach. And then Ari Wincheck scored in the opening moments of the second half. Eagles with the throw-in. Rothfuss has her pass knocked away back towards midfield. Gabriella Clark has her pass taken away. This is Alyssa Bennett. She has Torres to contend with. Torres stays on her tightly and forces a pass a little bit out of direction. But Point able to regain control. Loose ball, but a little too far out of reach of Benefield. And so Sims will pick this one up. Another big boot back towards midfield. She didn't quite get it up as high, but still got a lot of velocity on it. Here comes that nice cloud cover again there.
And that breeze.
Pass intended for Boast, a little strong, and then Kelm will clear this one out of bounds. She came all the way out of the box. Torres with the throw in towards Ford. And then the ball cleared away. Castells, now a long shot by Lohman. She gets under it, gets it over the crossbar. Hannah Lohman takes her first attempt, but misses high. It's only the third shot attempt for TBC. Olivia Torres has one. It was on goal, and Lady Ford had one just a little while ago. Long pass back towards midfield. Lechuga pops it up in the air, then a header. Lechuga down. but back up on her feet very quickly.
Looks like she got the wind knocked out of her.
She did not stay down long, and a good pass towards Bennett, but she is offsides. And Alyssa Bennett, she knew she was a little too far off. She'll laugh that one off and head back to the defense.
Looks like her and Gabby just collided, and she got the wind knocked out of her.
So Lechuga will get a chance to catch her breath. She says she's all right. Her second season here at TBC, was the primary goalkeeper last year. And Clark. Low ground ball pass to Maddie Boast. Ball stolen away. This time Bennett is able to stay onside. Clark coming up from behind. Bennett gets the shot and off the crossbar, on the left post rather, and into the hands of Sims. Benefield, or rather Bennett took the shot, hit the left post.
Crossbar.
And Point quickly gets the ball back to their offensive side. Clark's pass knocked away. Point in the driver's seat, leading 4-0. Still a lot of time left here in the second half. Skyhawks back near the midfield circle.
She's on.
And Sims beats Frelani to the ball and clears this one out of bounds. Frelani, if she gets that ball, she has a wide open goal. Sometimes the goalkeeper has to take that risk, usually works out. Mendoza with the steal all the way across the field. Up the left side of the pitch, and a loose ball is won by the Skyhawks. Kellen clears this one out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for TBC. Lucy Rothfuss will come up from the backfield to take the throw-in. Lucy just loves to play. She doesn't care what position because she's all over the field.
You always love a player like that. They don't care where they play, as long as they get to play.
And Rothfuss with the throw-in. Lohman with possession, trying to take the shot. She fires and misses wide to the left. Anna Lohman with her second attempt of the afternoon. Got a lot of leg into it, but pulled it to the left.
Some technical difficulties with the camera.
Yeah, we mentioned this morning, well, something had to go wrong, of course, as we're setting up. Always seems to happen right when we need stuff like that the most. And of course, whenever I do my test runs, everything seems to work just fine, and then we get ready for the game and things go wrong.
As soon as ref blows the whistle, everything goes wrong.
And three new Skyhawks getting ready to enter the pitch. Brooke Wisely, number 5. Mia Bonner, number 15. And Isabel Sanchez, number 12. We'll see them at the next opportunity, but first, Trinity Baptist throw-in. We've seen Wisely already today, 2 shot attempts. All right, Brooke, you've shot the ball enough. You can let someone else have some fun now. Yeah, she says no way. Point with the interception. Frelani, who has scored today. At midfield, and the pass. This is Frelani. One to beat. It's the goalkeeper. The shot is knocked away by Sims, and then a rebound attempt is up and over the top, and a goal kick. Lady Grace Benefield with the rebound attempt and got under it, and that will bring us to the second half water break with Point leading 4-0. Great job by Sims. That first attempt she knocked down, and then Benefield got underneath. So we'll pause here. We'll be back in a couple of moments here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And a very quick water break. The officials have called the teams back onto the pitch. Point leads 4-0 with approximately 30 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. Goals by Isabella Frelani, Ari Wincheck, Kelly Rowland, and Morgan Pent. Skyhawks have outshot Trinity Baptist 14-4. It will be a goal kick to get us back underway. We are now in the afternoon portion of the day. Started this game right at 11 a.m. So still a lot of Saturday. Time to watch the Florida Gators this afternoon.
Who do they play?
You know, I forgot. I've been so busy with TBC and Trinity Christian Academy this
Miami.
week. Miami, oh
They play
yeah.
the University of Miami.
Big matchup.
That would be a very good matchup.
And we have ourselves a whistle, a point player down, but not down for long. That is Isabella Frelani, and she pops right back up, tells the ref she's all right. And we are ready to resume.
It looks like it's going to be a free kick for point.
College football starting up, NFL regular season next week, baseball pennant races.
Hey,
Great
you know,
time to be a
I'm
sports
excited
fan.
for the NFL. I'm more of a basketball guy, but I love the NFL too.
Baseball's number one for me. Cubs and Yankees fan. Cubs have gotten themselves back into the wild card hunt.
Yep.
And the Yankees have a chance at the best record.
My poor Red Sox are still fighting for a chance at winning the playoffs.
Well, Red Sox, well, nobody's perfect there, Donald.
Nope, no, they're not.
You're going to have to do something about the Orioles, too.
Oh, yes.
Ball goes into Sims. And Sims will walk it to the top of the box. And this one, with the wind, almost to midfield. Pass to the outside. Wisely has it taken away by Clark, but Frelani pump fake and then fires one off wide to the right. If I'm not mistaken, shot attempt number 5 for Isabella Frelani. 2 on goal, 1 successful. Great time to be a sports fan. You know, NBA, college basketball, really not that far away.
No, it is not.
TBC Eagles men's basketball, a new head coach, Zach Shank, former TBC player under Coach Pat Milligan and Coach John Jones.
I was talking to a couple of the basketball players. They said they're looking pretty good this season.
Yeah, they're always looking pretty good, and Shank has some national championship experience as a TBC Eagle. That ball sent into the box. Sims able to get between the attacker and the ball and make the play. Zach Shank won a couple of NIT national championships under Coach Pat Milligan. Always great to have not just an experienced player as a coach, but one who has brought home a championship.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Shank, he's also an athletic director at Eagles View Academy, and he led that team deep into the playoffs last basketball season. And we have an offsides call going against Point. TBC with the free kick.
And it looks like Kaylin's down.
I also heard that Coach Alicia Lewis is putting together a very nice-looking women's basketball program. This will be her second season as the women's head coach. Her schedule's already up on TBCEagles.com, women's basketball. We'll have the roster up there before too long. They're going to play some good Division I exhibition games as well. Bethune-Cookman, University of North Florida.
They play UNF?
They will play UNF again this year.
That should be a good game.
Long pass all the way across the pitch. Mendoza with the steal. Now she is all alone, crossing midfield. One coming up from behind. Mendoza almost lost her footing, looking for Lewis, and the ball's cleared out of bounds. Nice hustle back by Wincheck, making that defensive play. So always looking forward to the basketball season getting underway. TBC Eagles look to be very, very competitive in the South region, both the men and the women. This one goes out of bounds. And another throw in for TBC. Eagles taking their time, getting the ball back into play. One tough thing about this field, just past the sideline, there's a very big dip down. The players have to be very aware of their surroundings. Ball sent back towards midfield. Gabrielle Clark all alone in the circle, looking for Torres, but didn't get enough on it. Torres is tripped up. On her way is Brooke Wisely. Clark back on defense. Wisely gets the pass off. And look at Lechuga getting in the way of Benefield and forcing Benefield to misdirect her attempt. Well, Alyssa Lechuga has been a defensive specialist this afternoon. Long shot attempt and over the bar. That was Isabella Frolaney with her 6th attempt of the game. Thought maybe that was going to sneak in under the crossbar, but it took off and a break for TBC. Couple of new subs heading onto the pitch. Cassidy Harrell and Laura Lee Lewis. We've seen both of them already today. We get another look at the two new Skyhawks. Coming out will be Frolaney and Carolina Marin. Goal kick for Sims. Pass over the head of Boast, heading right towards us and out of bounds. It will be a TBC throw-in. And Maddie Boast has been here quite a while. And she'll back it up. The senior from Bell, Florida. I believe this is her 3rd season here at TBC. And that one hits off the leg of Mia Bonner, and TBC will have a throw-in. And Lewis will back it up right to midfield. There's a great look at Olivia Torres, a freshman from right here in Jacksonville. An official says back it up, and then they run about 12 yards on the throw-in. It kind of doesn't really matter.
Nope, it really doesn't.
And now a throw-in for point. This is Berta Castells. Going to back her up again. Long pass looking for Benefield, and she will track the ball down to the left of the box. Torres in on defense. The pass to the top. Lechuga gets in the way, but Point able to regain control. Taking the shot is Mia Bonner. Her first attempt. It is on goal, and a save for Brandolyn Sims. I believe that is her 5th. We'll double check on that. Yes, it is. Donald, good that you're there keeping me straight. All the way across the pitch. There goes Rothfuss. She sends the ball up towards Aubrey Settle. And Point is able to knock it away, looking to regain control. And Rothfuss with the big leg back past midfield. Caitlin Lewis hustling, but couldn't quite get to the ball in time. And Donald, I don't know how well you know Caitlin's story, but the injuries she's had, it is great to see her out there and playing so hard.
I, in fact, do not. I didn't even know she was injured.
She's missed a couple of full seasons due to injury, and she got to play in a summer league this past summer. She and Maddie Boast, they won a league championship.
That's great to hear. A little comeback story.
And they bring that experience here to TBC. And Lewis, really the first time she's been able to play full-time in a couple of years, and she's extremely happy to be out there. In fact, you can see about that summer season those two had on TBCEagles.com on the women's soccer page. Corner kick sent in front of the net and knocked out of bounds, and we'll do it again. Nice play by Gabriella Clark, making sure the ball didn't get into scoring position. Cassidy Harrell taking the kick, gets this one high all the way across the goal and out of bounds for a goal kick. How easy it is it to make that corner kick curve in toward the net?
You know, it honestly depends on what foot you are, like what foot you kick with, what side you are on. Like for that side, if you're on your right foot, it's really easy. You got to kick the ball in the right spot.
Of course, the goalkeeper, the defense, they don't know exactly what that corner kicker is going to do. Try to put it in front of the net, send it to the top. It's a difficult kick to defend.
You just gotta wait for the kick to happen and see what happens.
Ready to check in is Bailey Turner. You'll see her wearing number 9 at the next opportunity. Wisely to the left side of the box, gets around Torres, but Clark comes up and knocks the ball out of bounds. It's another corner kick, but another nice defensive play by Clark. Gabriella Clark and Alyssa Lechuga have done a terrific job back there on defense, and Rothfuss has done a little bit of everything, including getting some unofficial saves.
That'll be 27 coming out.
Laney Grace Benefield will make room for Bailey Turner. Turner will set up right in front of the goalkeeper. Corner kick. It is up. It is in front of the net. The header attempt is good. And we'll see which Skyhawk got the goal once her teammates clear a pass, so we can tell who that is. It is Mia Bonner, number 15, with her second attempt. And this one is successful with about 19 minutes and 30 seconds left. Five nothing in favor of Point University, and there we go again.
That is Thomas holding the camera.
All right, we're going to pause here while we get things back underway. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Fortunately, we didn't lose connection. Going to try like crazy to get that situated before our next event, which is Friday in the gym for TBC Eagles volleyball. Meanwhile, we have a free kick going Trinity Baptist's way. It is 5-0. Everything else is up to date. Gabriella Clark waiting for the official to give the signal. There it is. And Clark with a good pass, looking for Boast and Lohman, but a little out of Lohman's reach. And Lisa Kelm throws this one back upfield. Under 20 minutes to go. That one hits off Torres and goes out of bounds. Okay, we're going to have the water break. And we'll pause right here, and we'll be right back on TBC Eagles. And we are ready for the final 12 minutes. During the break, the officials did say reset the clock to 12, and that's what we have left as Point leads 5-0, looking to extend it to 6. They do have a new goalkeeper we'll tell you about in a moment, but Sims knocks this one down, staving off a potential opportunity for the Skyhawks. Back in goal is Janie Malcolm, who played the last few moments of the first half, as Lisa Kelm recovered and was able to play most of this second half. So it is Janie Malcolm once again. Corner kick for the Skyhawks. And Cassidy Harrell will take the kick. Low line drive. Now, Donald, of course, this would be a more difficult kick to try to send in toward the goal. And this one in front of the goal, and good. That is Laura Lee Lewis making it 6-0. Lewis was wide open. The ball got away from the defense, and Lewis had an easy shot attempt on the left side of the net. So Laura Lee Lewis, with her third attempt of the afternoon and her first goal of the season, making it 6-0. And so TBC will fight from behind, try to get on the board.
Gotta play zone.
Now that zone was left open, and Lewis plugged it and got it into the left side. So just under 11 minutes remaining. And barring a massive comeback, Point will get its first win of the season. Clark sends this one to the far sideline. Looking for another opportunity are the Skyhawks. This is Bonner, and she hits the top of the goal, and it bounces over and out of play. Mia Bonner with her third attempt. Of course, now the Skyhawks, they're going to take all the time they can when they have the availability to do so. And we do have an injured Eagle down. It is Clark, but she pops right back up. And Gabriella Clark gets ready to resume. And a big boot by Sims back towards midfield. But this one will roll out of bounds. Almaneros with the throw-in. Bus sends it back across the midfield stripe. Skyhawks regain possession. At the top of the box, this is Bailey Turner. Sims able to beat Turner to the loose ball. Mendoza with the steal. And Mendoza trying to get this ball back to the offensive side. At the top of the box. Bonner with the steal. Has help to the left. She hits Wisely just outside the box. Torres coming up on defense. Wisely gets around her defender. Passes to the top of the box.
And over.
And up and over goes Bailey Turner. Missed opportunity for the Skyhawks. That pass was a little bit behind Turner, and she had to regroup and then do a 180 before firing that one off. So goal kick for Sims. Coming up on approximately 8 minutes left. And that one sent out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 4 new Skyhawks ready to check in. Number 14 is Brooke Stansell. Number 3 is Katie Tomlinson. Number 18 is Ari Wincheck. And number 26 is Brianna Salazar. There they go. The final 7:44 and counting.
3,
Be points throw in all the way across the far side. And a throw in gets us back underway. Out of bounds, Point will keep possession. And another one goes out of bounds. Point's ball. And a throw in. Lohman is able to knock this one back to the sideline, and Eagles come away with the throw in. Nice job by Lohman. About 6:38 left to go. Skyhawks with the steal. Clark coming up from behind, knocking the ball into Mendoza's possession. She sends it past midfield where the pass is intercepted by Kelly Rowland. Eagles maintain possession now as Rothfuss finds Laney Ford. And Ford is quickly met up by Turner. And a collision, and it will be Eagles ball. It'll be a free kick, pushing foul violation. And Rothfuss will take the kick. All sent back to Lechuga. Lechuga's pass picked off. That's Karina Keyrose, if I said that correctly. Loose ball headed toward the corner, and this one will roll out of bounds. It will be Point's throw in. Under 5.5 to go. And of course, the Skyhawks, they can work down the clock, leading 6-0. Three goals in the first, 3 in the second for the Skyhawks. Torres looking to get the ball to the outside, does not get there in time. This is Keyrose. Her pass goes to Cassidy Tomlinson, and then Clark is able to clear this one out of bounds. Throw in for Point. Clark pops this one up into the air. Keyrose with possession, and her pass knocked down. And this one will go out of bounds and will be TBC's ball. This one will roll out of bounds, last touched by a Skyhawk defender, so TBC will maintain possession. 4 minutes left. Clark will pop this one up into the air and give it back to Point. And that one goes out of bounds. Point will throw in. And Clark will just tap it out of bounds and allow her teammates to get up defensively. Cassidy Harrell will throw it back into play. Inside the box, a very good throw in. A couple of collisions. Lechuga with the header, and she'll be called for a foul. It'll be a free kick for Point. So Alyssa Lechuga called for a push. Actually, my mistake. It was called against Point, and Trinity Baptist will have a free kick. Rothfuss getting to the ball first. Ball goes out of bounds. Rothfuss wastes no time throwing it back in. 2.5 left to go. Bowman tangles up with Katie Threat, and ball goes out of bounds for a point throw-in. Skyhawks not in any hurry at this juncture. Rothfuss will send this one back towards midfield. Ball controlled by Kelly Rowland. She gets it outside to Castells. Good wall pass back to the middle. Harrell 1-on-2. And she'll send it back to midfield. Rowland right inside the circle. And that's going to do it. So the final score.
6-0.
6-0 in favor of Point University. Goals by Isabella Frolaney, Mia Bonner, Ari Wincheck, Morgan Pent, and Kelly Rowland. I think there's one more I forgot to write down, but it is 6-0. And that'll do it. The Point University Skyhawks now 1-2 on the season, and Trinity Baptist will drop to no wins and 2 losses. Up next for the Skyhawks, they will travel to LaGrange Tuesday, September 3rd for a 6 p.m. kickoff. And for Trinity Baptist, their next game is going to be against Campbellsville Harrodsburg. That's going to be a South Region contest on Monday, September 9th at 7 p.m. That game will be played at Toccoa Falls College. Well, Donald, thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and all of us who are able to help keep that camera going when we had some technical difficulties. There you see the waving hand of Lucas Spee saying bye. For Coach Alexa Pittman, Assistant Coach Brenner Pittman, Athletic Director John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau. Good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.